is Jamie Wood and recycling. I know most people aren't, it's not a huge topic people talk about. They don't like to admit that they're wasteful. I know I don't. But Americans are some of the most wasteful people. We like to have our bottles and our goodies and then throw it away. There are approximately 3,091 landfills in the United States. That's a lot of landfills per state. And think of places like Texas and California. They're probably going to have double, if not quadruple, the size of most of the states. One day our kids are going to be playing in their playgrounds on top of landfills, digging in the dirt, and they're going to lift up a plastic bottle or a can or Lord only knows what. Refrigerator, yeah, that too. If you recycle a ton of plastic, actually, you will save 7.4 cubic feet just in a landfill. And that's according to Earth 911. And recycling has actually gone up since 1990, which is good. It's a very good thing. We used to be much more wasteful. As of right now, stays about a rate of 27% a year. And in 2006, 28.3 million gallons of water were drank. About 28.3 gallons per person, excuse me, in 2006. That's a lot of water bottles. And I'm not talking about water out of the faucet. I'm talking about the bottles that you buy at your gas station, the Dasani that you pull out of the fridge and you drink and then you just toss the bottle off to the side. It's a lot of water per person. And then in 2008, there were approximately 2.4 million water bottles pulled out of landfills. 2.4 million pounds, pulled out of landfills that could have been recycled that people like you and I throw away. And 2008, California, 3 million bottles were thrown away a day. Yeah, that's a lot of water. Not necessarily just water, it would have been pop bottles, any kind of soda. And according to ACS.org, cans, if you actually recycle, one can power a 100-watt light bulb for 4 hours and actually power a television for 3 hours. Cans are fully recyclable because they don't have the top that you actually have to pop off, like you do your soda bottle. You can't actually recycle those, believe it or not. They're very lightweight, so there's really no reason why we shouldn't recycle them. If you're out somewhere on the street walking around with your can, you can smash it, pick it up, put it in your purse, just whatever. There's no reason to just throw it away in the trash, really. According to planet.org, 28% is made up of paper that we throw away. That's a lot of paper. That paper can go towards so much good use. That's your ads that come in, that's your newspapers, that's your schoolwork that you're done with and ready to throw away. Well, you don't care about the schoolwork part? Yeah, that's very wasteful. There are actually places set up specifically for paper, separate from cans and your bottles and so on and so forth. And actually, they employ a lot of people. And if they don't get the paper that they need, they shut down. And those workers lose their jobs. That's job loss. You're not only throwing away trash, but people are losing their jobs. That's something we need right now, especially in this, day and age economy that doesn't seem to be getting much better. According to EPA.gov, which is a federal website actually for recycling, the biggest benefit is job security. You have these jobs and you're manufacturing, recycled goods and recycling them, and they employ so many people, and jobs are lost whenever you just throw it in a trash can. Landfills decrease. Maybe our children won't be playing on landfills if we can actually, take the time to have our own little bag of aluminum cans and of bottles and those paper, and at least once a week take it down to the recycling center. Most cities have your pickup. I'm not sure if St. Joe has their pickup yet, but where I live, they do pick up. You have your own little special bags and things that can be recycled. You throw it out with the trash on the curb, and they pick it up for you. Personally, I think most cities should have this. I know San Francisco has it. That was surprising. Stayed at a hotel once there and couldn't figure out why people had their pizza boxes sitting outside on the curb and outside their hotel room. And I got thinking, I'm like, I think this is a green city. It's kind of nice. Pollution decreases big time. It actually costs a lot more, and there's a lot more pollution when you make brand new goods than you do when you make recycled. And that contributes to greenhouse gases, which affects climate change, which I know we go through. Here it is getting close to May, and it's still pretty cold out. And then this recent months, we had fall and spring clear up till the middle of December. I don't think that's quite normal. And saves our natural resources. I'm talking about trees, your water, it saves on so many things. Energy. So much energy is used to produce all this. You don't think of much when you think of energy, but you're talking about energy from powering a plant, which in turn saves on all the pollution, and everything is just this huge domino effect. And also, according to EPA.gov, there's different steps you can take to recycling. There's curbside, where, like what I have back home in Columbia, Missouri. You drop it off on your curb, they pick it up for you, or there are drop-off centers. And the next step, they manufacture it there. They clean it up, they melt it down, whatever it is that they have to do to manufacture the new products. And then the last step, you buy recycled goods. That kind of completes the loop there. It makes everything a full circle, and then you just keep doing it for the rest of your life, and maybe eventually you can actually get rid of a lot of this junk that we have around. There are actually a lot of products made. A lot of you probably wouldn't realize it, but there are a lot of clothes that are made from recycled goods. Your pop bottle or water bottle that you may have thrown away? Yeah, you may be wearing it right now. These pretty dresses that you like, your pretty purses and shirts and blouses and skirts and jeans. Yeah, you heard of rayon? That's in a lot of clothes. Teflon for cookware comes from recycled goods. This is all from Recycling Revolution. You look around a house, carpet that we're standing on, yeah, insulates your floor. That comes from plastic bottles.